What's up, guys? Studfit here. We now have a special streamliner pipe, and man, it's so nice to do these pipes again. A little hashtag beat the pipe action, and I was expecting 4 high ends in this pipe since there would be 2 spotlights, but we are blessed with 5 total high ends in this pipe. This is a great pipe to go into, and man, it's just for my game and trying to max out the carts and the daily selects. This is perfect. I went into the cart pipe a little bit last tour, but I wasn't able to really max out too much in the way of daily selects from that pipe. But that combined with this, I should be maxing out some daily select carts, both normal and supers. But I'm pretty pumped about these. I'm pretty pumped about most of the carts in here. These 2 new spotlights, they're all right. I think I would be more interested in this Decal Streamer, just with the Jump Boost Plus. It looks like they're giving them a lot of Mario Circuit type of tracks, but we'll see what their value will be going forward. I actually kind of like the design, just that obnoxious orange color of this one, even though it has Rocket Star Plus, which is fine. But as for the other cards, I kind of walk through essentially Green Circuit, Circuit Special, Pink Wing, and B Dasher, all at level 6 even. Black Circuit, obviously it being a Gold Pass gift, only at 1, and then the P Wing has dragged. I haven't really had to put tickets on it prior to level get in, but it is what it is. Now, the reason I'm so excited about this pipe specifically is you got the 10% odds for the high ends. You also have an increased number of supers and less normals. I'm even pumped about the supers I will be getting, in addition to these awesome high value high ends or high odds of the high ends. So overall, a pretty good pipe that I'll be pulling on. I'm excited also for the week 2 pipe. So I think a lot of people will have to pick between those 2 pipes, but this one's good for my meta level strategy of maxing out the cards in my daily selects, as well as also taking some of these cards up to level 7. So some fun stuff there. As for this strategy, ironically, I had a video that I recorded from last tour from that cart pipe. Tried 2 different strategies. I tried the traditional beat the pipe, doing a 10 pull and then resetting if I've beaten the pipe and keep going if I haven't beaten that pipe. That was one strategy. And then I also did the strategy of just pulling singles until I get that high end, and then resetting once I get that with singles. And I actually, neither one of them were that great for that specific pipe, but that works out better when you have a 30 pipe because, worst case scenario, you're wasting, 2 or 3 single instead of having to go for that tenor and get that free extra 10th single. But with the 50 pipe, the odds are actually better for a tenor than for a single, just because there's less items in a 30 pipe, obviously. But if you're doing the singles, you're not necessarily maxed. You're not running up against the bottom of the pipe. So for 50 pipe, there's certainly odds that you could have a great item in the first 10 pull, but worst case scenario, if you have to pull 5 times, those are 5 singles that you would be losing. So anyway, I did that, and the tenor actually won out just by 1 extra high end. So I think something in the realm of 5 pulls for each one, and I think I got 5 high ends with the singles and 6 with the tenors. So that was a fun little game, but I didn't record the audio, and I just didn't have enough time to go back and try to dub over it, which was fine. I didn't crush it, so I almost was kind of glad that it was hidden in the shadows of the internet, and not released to the public. So, but just know I did do it. Tenors ended up winning out just barely. I think in a 30 pipe, that strategy of the singles is not a bad idea. But for the 50 pipe, I think, and especially wanting to get supers and normals, tenors are the way to go. And I don't like wasting any rubies, so that's what I will be doing today. Just classic pipe pull, just classic beat the pipe. So here we go. I've already discussed what I'm doing, what my strategy is. I'm not going to necessarily treat these spotlights any different than any of the other 3 high ends. Just again, I'm super blessed that we have 5 high ends in here and not 4. I was expecting 4 to do the spotlights, but here we go. So definitely excited to just beat the pipe again. It's been a while. So hopefully you enjoyed the rundown yesterday. Got some really positive feedback there, so thank you very much. It's been quite a journey, but definitely having the support. Someone to help me put together the slide deck has been huge. So thank you again, Marco. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. It's nice to see some of these climbing up all the way to 7. Can't tell you how excited I am to one day have my daily selects back. I'm curious now which cart I will be maxing out to 7 first. Man, looks nice to just see all items, no coins. That is the one aspect of this level get in. So there we go. Nothing there, so still have not beat the pipe. Doing a tenor. Now, if I had done singles the whole way through that would have been excruciating. One, having to do each one of those singles pull individually. But I also would have lost at least one item from having to do the singles versus getting that free 10th in the tenor. And this is definitely not starting out that great. As we talked about, beating the pipe would be where you have more high ends than the pipe owes you. So with a 10%, there's many cases where you'll probably get one high end. You would have tied those odds. It's up to you if you want to restart or keep going. I kind of like keep going myself because you're able to box out the bottom of the pipe and kind of leverage the access to a 50 pipe versus 100. So can't really do that so much with a 100 pipe. So man, not great odds to start, but I sense a triple coming. In which case, if I get a triple, I might just do one more 10 pull. As I mentioned, I'd rather, in my scenario, I would rather box out the bottom of that pipe than reset and have to kind of work it down again. So there we go, orange streamliner. Ooh, B Dasher, okay. Told you I was sensing a triple. Do we got a triple? Let's see what we got. There we go, there's the triple. So at this point in time, we've just tied our odds. We haven't beaten the pipe. So there's the triple. Now we have 2 high ends. Man, I'm not feeling this. Well, okay. Because I got 3 there. I have a feeling this could be a double, and if not, then I can do a couple singles to get that final item. Someone could say, hey, why don't you just reset and potentially get another triple or double? You can. That's fine. Either way, you've you've tied the. Honestly, there's pretty good odds I could get a double here, and then, the odds of getting a double after resetting is not that great. The odds would probably be more likely to just get a single. Or get a bunch of green pipes like I started this one. Barrel Train was, I think, the first daily select cart that I maxed out with just the tickets I had. So getting some coins there. All right, so this is a scenario where I'm doing the singles until I get that. I think there's just one left, right? Yep. Maybe I should have reset there. I think sometimes if I'm able to get 2 or 3 singles, get what I want, consider it a success. If I have to go past 5, then I'm like, probably would have rather had that 10th freebie that comes with the 10 pull better. There we go. Okay. Let's see which one. Circuit special. All right, we are now resetting. And going in. Come on, be better than treat me better than you did last time. Oh, and no. That's a negative. Another green. I know I used to see a green and say, oh, well, maybe it's a fake pipe. No, I just expect it to not be and not get my hopes up. And then if it does surprise me, I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Was not expecting that, but never hopeful that it's a green, it's a fake green. High hopes, low expectations, right? Dude, so many normals. Seriously. Okay. You see what I'm saying, though, about pulling singles? If you were to pull singles as your just strategy, like pulling singles in the pipe until you get a high end, these first 2 before resetting would have been excruciating. Just pulling. I mean, a 50 pipe is different than a 30 pipe. I know we're in our minds, we're like, oh, cool, it's a small pipe. We can leverage it more. I really liked the pipe last tour. I like the items last tour better than these items for sure. But having that 30 pipe, it does make a difference. I mean, I might just go the whole way through here, just getting, having to go, 3 pulls before I get that triple. It's certainly, it seems at this point, certainly the most likely. Is this that triple? We'll see. Not so likely anymore. The original Streamliner. Okay, so there's one. The circuit special. Yep, so pulling again here. Have a feeling this could be a double or a triple. Orange Streamliner to 2. Landship's getting there. Kitty Kart. One more for that to be level 7. Come on, give me a high end. Oh my gosh. There it is. P-Wing to 4. Zucchini. Okay, so I got a double there. So 2 high ends left here out of 10 items. Yeah, I could do the single pulls, which is fine, but I'm gonna do a tenner. Rather just have the freebie. I'm gonna get a super normal anyway. I have no problem with that. With 2 in there, I mean, I'm gonna get them both. I mean, you could argue just to do the singles the whole way through, but I'd rather have that freebie. We probably should have a name for that freebie. That other than the 10th one or the freebie, but the bonus. Yeah, you see, jeez, these were literally on the bottom. Jeez. So there's that spotlight that we knew was in there. Dasher. Okay. So now, resetting here. And come on, please don't be at the bottom. All right, our first gold pipe on the first pull. Cucumber. The black circuit. Which, by the way, the one I don't want them very much. All right, so there's a Decal Streamer, the spotlight, up to 3. My favorite between the 2, just based on jump boost. All right, so I'm resetting here. No doubt about that. I've beaten that pipe. I feel like the first one I've actually beaten. I beat the first one. Second one I had to go all the way in. Definitely not a beat on that second one. Nice to see that double though. Whew, about time. That's one downside, is when you have to drain a 50 pipe. I mean, that's not necessarily very good. So it's nice to see the double, and then this one looks like it could be a double too. Starting off with a high end already off the bat. When I see that black circuit though, to get that twice is not good for me. Because I'm not going to use it. I mean, if it's a level 3, I'm just, based on where my game's at, I'm just not going to be using it. I would much rather get the other items. One Streamliner, okay. So it was a double. So there we go. Resetting there. Got the double again, which is nice. And we'll do a tenner here. Are we fortunate enough? Okay. Green circuit. I think green circuit, out of all the carts in this pipe, is my favorite. Jump Boost Plus has a lot of cities, but I use it for all cup ranking pretty decently, pretty often. All right, land ship to 7. That's got to be nice. Get that out of my shop. Cucumber, okay. 2 back-to-back cucumbers. Okay, so I've gotten one there. Don't have another for another 10 pull. That's it. I mean, got 2 doubles in there. Other than that, had to drain the pipe twice. So overall, I think somewhere in the realm of, I think 15 or so. Well, let's see. So we had to drain the pipe twice. So there is 10 and then 2 doubles, 14, and then another. So 15 out of, I think what is 13 pulls. So, was able to beat the pipe overall, but you kind of get a good idea of what it's like to have those carts in the pipe and to try to get some of those spotlights. I mean, I don't think there was, anything drastically different knowing those spotlights were in there. If you're going for those specific items, go for it. Ultimately, though, this is a decent pipe to try to beat the pipe and get as much value as possible. But you see, it didn't max out any of the high ends, but was able to get the supers and normals up and max out a few. So that was my goal. Really, that was what I was looking forward to the most. And I'll take a couple tickets to max out some of these others. But good luck pulling, guys. And until maybe the start of the week, enjoy the rest of this Mario tour. And worst case scenario, I'll catch you on the Yoshi tour rundown.